Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. We're doing a nighttime devotion. We had a wonderful, blessed Sabbath. Thank you for asking. The nighttime devotion is Maranatha. The title today, The Substance of Moral Character. 2 Corinthians 10:15. Not boasting of things without our measure, that is, of other men's labor, but having hope when your faith is increased, that we shall be enlarged by you. You should keep off from Satan's enchanted ground and not allow your minds to be swayed from allegiance to God. Through Christ, you may and should be happy and should acquire habits of self control. Even your thoughts must be brought into subjection to the will of God, and your feelings under the control of reason and religion. Your imagination was not given you to be allowed to run riot and have its own way without any effort at restraint or discipline. If your thoughts are wrong, the feelings will be wrong. If your thoughts and feelings combined make up the moral character, if you yield to your impressions and allow your thoughts to run in a channel of suspicion, doubt, repining, you'll be among the most unhappy of mortals. You have a, if you have a diseased imagination, you will dishonor God by allowing your feelings to have complete control of your reason and judgment. You will have a determined will, which causes the mind to react upon the body, unbalancing the circulation, producing congestion in certain organs. And you are sacrificing health for your feelings. You are making a mistake which, if not corrected, will not end with wrecking your own happiness merely. You're doing positive injury not only to yourself, but to the other members of your family. You have let your highly wrought imagination control reason. Had you no power over your feelings, this would not be the sin, but it will not answer thus to yield to your enemy. Your will needs to be sanctified and subdued instead of being arrayed in opposition to that of God. Man has been placed in a world of sorrow, of care, and perplexity. He's placed here to be tested and proved, as were Adam and Eve, that he may develop a right character, bring harmony out of discord and confusion. There is much of us to do that is essential, and there is much for us to enjoy. Through Christ, we are brought into connection with God. His mercies place us under continual obligation. Feeling unworthy of his favors, we are to appreciate even the least of them. That title again, The Substance of Moral Character. Now, this is looking at largely your mind, because one of my favorite texts from the Bible, by beholding, we become changed. What you tend to think about the most, dream about, wish for, you will, as others like to say, manifest it, or you will likely align to it in some way. But that is not always going to be good for you. It might be detrimental. It might not be for you as God would intend it. But if you direct all your efforts in that direction, then you might be leading yourself up the wrong path. Your imagination was not given to you to allow to be run riot. You have to restrain it and discipline it. If you yield to your imagination and your feelings, you allow your thoughts to run riot, basically, you will be very unhappy because your life will not turn out as you would like it to. Your imagination is just that, imagination. It's not real. And it can make you sick. It can, as it says, your determined will cause your mind to react upon your body. What you think, how you think, be it in a positive way or a negative way, does react in your body. And it unbalances, if you're being in a negative way, it unbalances your circulation. It produces toxins and congestion in your organs. And therefore, you would be sacrificing your health because you're not willing to be realistic. This is not right. This is not how my life is. I am not going to succumb to these feelings. A lot of people get sick over pining over some other person who is not right for them. And they're probably lusting after them or something such like. And you would be making a mistake. And if it's not corrected, it could wreck your life completely. You're doing positive injury not only to yourself, because in your imagination and the way you're thinking and acting in your life, you're being completely selfish. And that has a complete effect on your family and those around you as well, because they're the ones who have to put up with you and deal with you when you do make yourself sick. But if you be more realistic, if you actually acknowledge those that are around you in your life, not pining after someone that isn't, but appreciate those that are. Appreciate your life and then those around you, your family. Appreciate their lives. And as the Bible says, love the Lord your God and love your neighbor as yourself. Love God, you'll appreciate yourself. If you love yourself, then you will love your neighbors too. And to love your neighbors, it means you are spilling your love onto them because God has filled you up with his love. That is the most unselfish love you could possibly have. It's the best way to live. Less negative, less selfish, less self. It's all about him, our God, our Father, our Creator. Appreciate your life. Look at your life and those around you. Love yourself, love them.